Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Untold, the show where we have great individuals and their unique fields. I'm your host Abdullah Al-Hindiani. For today's episode, we have Hasan AlEnazi, who's a sales consultant and an entrepreneur. He knows all about business and how to run businesses. If you are interested in that kind of topic, today's episode is for you. With that in mind, stay tuned. We'll come right back with him. And we're back with Hasan AlEnazi, and I do want to highlight your role as an entrepreneur and a sales consultant. And mashallah, you were talking about your businesses and everything. It's such a pleasure and honor to sit with you. So welcome and thank you for being with us.
First of all, thank you, Mr. Abdullah, for having me here at the Untold podcast. And basically, I would like to highlight about one main thing. It's not about Hasan.
Yeah.
It's all about people.
Right.
And inshallah, they will get the information that they need, inshallah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I do love how you highlighted people, right? Because on the Untold, we like to bring a variety of people from all sorts of,
Yes.
sectors. So I do want to thank you for highlighting that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking about you specifically, when you're not working, you're away from business and from everything. Talk us who you are. Talk us about Hasan in particular.
Well, basically, honestly, sometimes, when you have that, Mr. Abdullah, that long day of work,
Right.
yeah. So you just try, to relax. And to be honest, the only spot that I found where I can relax is gym, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's just a place, even if I don't have any training for that day, I just, just hang out with friends
Yeah.
there. Or sometimes, you go for shopping. I believe sport in general is the best place for me personally,
Yeah.
and many people also, just to relax, honestly.
Yeah, and I do remember I was studying once, and the professor said that it wasn't about sports in particular, but it was about physical activity. So it could be walking, could be hiking, could be, any kind of physical activity. Is that there's a release of some kind of stress for people.
Yes.
And even if it's something subconsciously, your body is still feeling the release of so many, pressure, pains, so many psychological pains. It's a fascinating kind of idea.
And that point, we are seeing a lot of doctors, they are, stating that, our human body is not, created to stay in a specific place
Right.
or an office or anything. It's just has been created to do many things.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it's just for getting new information, getting new knowledge, and it doesn't be I mean, there is no limitation for getting any information or knowledge.
Yeah.
There's no age, basically, and also for the sport.
Right.
Yes, I think our body is meant to do, many, let's say, activities.
Yeah. We're
Physical
supposed to be
activities.
active.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be active. I think this is what we meant to
It
do
is,
in
yeah.
the earth in general.
Yeah, and I do remember reading something about that. Is that, and I do believe you're gonna correct me if I was wrong. There's something called all-cause mortality,
Yeah.
and I think sitting down was like one of the biggest factors to it, which is because our bodies are not supposed to be sitting down all the time. So it causes people to have diseases, heart problems, all kind of issues.
And imagine, Mr. Abdullah, that, you are in a young age,
Right.
between 20 to 40, 45, that young age, and you didn't see, the full potential of your body.
Yeah.
Imagine this. And you have an opportunity right now in 2025. Everyone has got the opportunity to see the real potential of your body and of your brain, specifically in an era that's the knowledge is easy to get.
Yeah, it's within grasp.
Yes.
Yeah. And let's circle back to you specifically.
Okay.
Because you are, you've dipped your hands in both the health sector and the business sector.
Yes.
So how did those two paths come along? How did those two paths collide?
And let's start with the business.
Yeah.
You are filling a need. At the end of the day, you are filling a need. And in the medical, in the medical sector, we have a huge demand for the management side. Okay,
Yeah.
and there are many sectors in terms of management in the medical field that really many doctors, they need those experienced people. And I need to shout out here at the Untold, if you have an experience in management, marketing, sales, accounting, there are a lot of doctors, they need you. There are a lot of hospitals, they need you
Yeah.
at the moment and right now, to be honest.
And so between those two factors, where do you see yourself the most? And this is, I know it's like asking a parent to pick their favorite child, but let's put you on the spot. Do you see yourself more into health-oriented kind of businesses, or, business-oriented structures?
Well, to be honest, Mr. Abdullah, every 5 years, I'm thinking, you know, after reaching a goal,
Yeah.
when you set a plan and a goal and you reach that goal, you think that's the dream that you reached. And then I found out literally last year or 2 years ago that the real project is not business or health. The real project is you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So every time, even I'm finding myself, to be honest, in the restaurant sectors, and nobody knows in which restaurant I have or anything.
Yeah.
So I reach a fact that the real project is you, not the business, not the health in general.
So it's like you're investing in you,
Yes,
and then it's the fruits of your labor.
yes,
Yeah. And you did mention that you were owning restaurants, or
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
own
owning
restaurants.
restaurant.
MashaAllah,
Yes.
MashaAllah. Yeah, so we gotta, update all of our portfolio, MashaAllah. You are more than an entrepreneur on the Untold.
People are obsessed at the moment
Yeah,
of having or being in a specific career.
right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. I believe we are in an era that everyone can create many careers, okay, in different fields, okay, but the main character is there.
yeah,
Okay, for example, I'm mastering sales. So the real question is, Hasan, where can you apply the sales? Well, I can apply it on A and B and C and D.
right.
Okay, so let's do it in A and then finish it and then go to B and then create C and then go for D. However, without creating a system, okay, in the project,
Yeah,
you cannot move from a business to another one. Okay, so I believe, to the first question, what is it business or health? Okay, that I choose system, creating system.
creating a system that works.
Yes.
Yeah. And for a lot of people who don't have a lot of systems, and then they're seeing you, mashallah, successful in so many sectors, like, how do you find the time? How did you find the scheduling for all of this?
Um, I want to go, Mr. Abdullah, regarding for the success,
Yeah.
because the definition of success is
Relative.
is different from a person to another.
Yeah.
Okay, my definition of success 10 years ago is really different from today, and actually, I want to share with you a story with a multi-millionaire person,
Okay.
and he is 47 years old,
Mashallah.
and he's saying to me, Hasan, if I have the time to go back on my 30s and 20s, I wouldn't think about that money. I would think about my health. Right now, he has many health issues.
Oh, okay.
God bless him.
Yeah.
But he said, I forget my health. Okay, I should invest in my health first
Oh, yeah.
and then my knowledge.
Because health is wealth.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the true wealth. So the definition of success is different.
Yeah.
Okay, personally, I woke up at morning. Nobody's calling me like my boss, Hasan, where are you? This is a success for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't care about how much I'm getting today, rather than I'm having my own peace of mind, to be
Yeah.
honest. Some people, they are saying success is having a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think that's
What do you think, Mr. Abdullah? Personally,
yeah, because
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go back for a video that I saw so many years ago, but
Yeah.
it still stayed with me. It resonated with me so much. There was these people who go doing like street interviews, and this specific person was going to millionaires, and specifically targeting them, and then they were all from the older generation. I think most of the video were people older than 60 and 70 years old.
yeah,
And the most frequent answer they said is that if time goes back, they're not going to pursue money as much as they're going to pursue family and friends.
yes,
And I think that video really influenced my idea of the pursuit of success. It's family and friends, happiness, wealth, and health. I mean,
True, true. Um, and I'm seeing also sometimes, not sometimes, I think from 2023 or 2024, and I believe till 2027,
yeah,
grabbing attention is the wealth.
yeah,
If you have that influence that you can grab attention, anyone in social media, you can directly, create a fortune. And by the way, you don't need to have that, you don't need to have that kind of money. You need to collaborate with the big companies.
right.
And while you are grabbing the attention, okay, you can create your own fortune. But again, is it the real definition of success? I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's a. Is it objective or subjective? I forgot which one, but like from
Yeah.
each person to person, the difference. There's
Yeah.
the difference in how they answer this question. If you ask someone who's young, their answer is probably going to be, money. But if you ask someone who's a little bit older, their answer is probably going to be different. So it's very relative from person to person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to ask you about, from working on so many of those projects, what would you say was the one that was the most challenging for you specifically?
I believe on that day, I signed a big contract with
Yeah.
Dr. Umar Dwele. He's the owner of Prime Vision Clinic.
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine you are in this situation. You just signed the contract. Okay. The day after they canceled Afia.
Oh,
We were sitting.
talk about bad timing.
Yeah. And we were sitting, and Abu Khalid told me, Hassan, well, I don't know. And then I told him, yes, me too. I have no idea either. Okay. So, but let's have a plan. And that was like, let's say 8 months ago or 1 year ago. Right now, Dr. Umar Al Duwaila, he changed the market, the medical field market at the moment.
MashaAllah.
Yes. And he's getting bigger and expanding soon, inshallah.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was challenging, to be honest. And yes, and my true lesson was, forget about what you see or what's coming.
Right.
Okay, just believe in the process. Just believe in the process. Just like seeing you, Mr. Abdullah.
Yeah.
Okay? You just put the goal, see it in your subconscious mind, and just follow the roadmap.
Yeah. So I think the key takeaway is planning. If you go blind, you're just gonna be hitting walls.
Yes.
So if you have a plan, if you have concrete goal and destination, that's gonna work the best for you.
They said it many times, Mr. Abdullah. An idiot with a plan can dominate an intelligent person without
Yeah.
a plan.
Yeah.
They said it a lot of times.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And let's talk about you specifically in a more general, broad terms. If you have any difficulties facing tasks, you're having challenges in your daily life, how do you usually tackle those? How do you overcome those?
By developing the skill of asking.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's very, very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
The moment you ask, okay, I have my own formula. Okay? Asking equal receiving. The moment you ask the right questions from the right people, you just receive.
Yeah.
Okay? And the human being in general, okay, there are in two phases. Phase number one is you are exchanging your time for a goal, which is, let's say, money,
Yeah.
or you exchanging your experience for money. So stage one, you should, pass it, okay, with experience.
Yeah.
And the moment you reach the stage two as the experienced person, okay, you just develop the idea of asking, so you receive whatever you want to receive.
Yeah.
It's just a belief, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think that's a very important point to go into, is that for some reason a lot of people are afraid of asking stuff.
Yes.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna look, excuse me for using the word, stupid or something. But like the teachers used to say, there's no stupid questions.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And asking so many questions only make you, educate you more and enlighten you on something you didn't know about. So just ask questions, just ask ahead.
Yes, especially Mr. Abdullah in the entrepreneurship life. Imagine you are a person with a skill,
Yeah.
okay, and you have a lot of information with a big foundation knowledge, and you are shy to ask
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Okay, I saw many people, they are shy and they are gifted, talented, smart, intelligent people. I just normally, Mr. Abdullah, asking them, why you don't ask?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, he's your friend. Just ask him to collaborate with him or work with him. Okay, so I don't understand, to be honest. Okay,
Yeah.
I just, the idea of Hasan shy, I cancelled it, to be honest. Okay, I just mastered the ask skill.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I just receive. Like, for example, Mr. Abdullah, what's your goal from that business?
Yeah.
You tell me, Hasan, my goal is 1, 2, 3. I will ask you a good question to get a better answer and receiving
Yeah.
from you to myself.
Right.
Yes.
And also, if you ask, you're showing to the person in front of you that you're actually interested in what they're offering.
Yes.
Instead of you're just, nodding along or too afraid to ask.
Yes.
You're actually indulging in a conversation.
Yes.
And a lot of people do appreciate that.
One of my students, okay, that I taught for sales in the medical health, in the health sector, especially medical one. She was telling me, Hasan, that treatment plan, for cosmetic treatment, for dental treatment, Hasan, we are going to sell it for 10,000 KD. And she went for another clinic and they told her it's 8,000 KD.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I told her, okay, what happened in that moment? She said, Hasan, I was just only talking about our doctors, our services, and our treatment. And then I told her, okay, get back to the client and ask her about 2 things. Only 2 things. That's, does she want a guaranteed result? And please do not talk for 5 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
4 seconds. Patrick Bet-David, Jordan Belfort, Alex Hormozy, those the gurus of sales. They know,
sales,
yes,
right.
they're saying always when you ask, just you don't need to talk for like, let's say 3 to 5 seconds in general. Okay? And then she said, Hasan, what's the other question? The other question is simple. When she can come again to the clinic.
Oh, okay.
Simple.
So very simple.
At the moment, she signed, okay, the patient, and the clinic also, they signed with me, okay, to just give them consultation and advices in general. So the mastering the asking skills, the question skills, it does make a difference, in sales, in life, even communication with your partner, family, friends, anywhere, even in social media.
And I do love how you highlighted the idea of if you're trying to be a good salesperson, you got to be a good communicator.
Yes.
And I believe you also mentioned Jordan Belfort, who is the one from The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I think he said that you're not trying to sell people a product, you're selling them a lifestyle.
True.
So if you're trying to be a better salesman, you got to be a better conversationalist.
Jordan Belfort, he normally has that idea, okay? And he normally try to sell that idea. The way you dress, the way you look, how sharp and fit you look, it does close 40 to 50% from that sales.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about how you look and how your confidence level.
Right.
Okay. And even sometimes in one of his workshops that I attend live, okay, he said, guys, you need to have that ego. Especially for the master sales, you need to have that ego.
Because you got to convince the buyer of the person.
Yes, and also he's saying you have to send that energy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your sharp, confident. You are a person who meet the deadline, achieving the results. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially for the new people that you need to create your name on the market. Okay, that vibe, it does make a difference for Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do love how you highlight the vibe of the person itself. And we are going to take a break, but I wanted to leave with that point is that you have to present yourself in the best way possible
Yes.
if you want to present a product. And we are going to take a very quick break. We'll take 5 seconds and we'll come right back. And we're back from our 5-second break with Hasan AlEnazi, and I do want to thank you again for sitting with us. And I want to highlight something for.
You're most welcome. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I want to highlight something for maybe the curious audience now, because you are, like we said, in multi-factors, multi-sectors.
Yes.
And we also mentioned the idea of having the time for it, planning for it. But I want to talk about a little bit earlier than that. At what point in your career, or would say in your journey, you're finally convinced this is what I want to do, this is who I am, I'm very happy to pursue this?
First of all, I'm a person who's driven by curiosity.
Yeah.
I've been that normal employee, and then I became a team leader, manager, a general manager, a vice CEO. Okay, and still, I love to see what's going on and what will happen.
Yeah.
يعني imagine, Mr. Abdullah, what will happen if I were you, يعني if what will happen if I'm going to interview that person?
Right.
Okay, it's just a curiosity, to be honest. And by the way, all the projects that I planned very, very well, okay, with the details, I failed miserably.
Oh, okay.
Yes, literally, I lost all my money.
Yeah.
And the other projects that I have initial plan and a good foundation, and then from there, I take it with, let's say more flexibility plans.
Yeah.
Okay, those ones I'm winning with it. I'm winning with them. Sorry. Yes.
And so, what would you say is the biggest factor in the difference in both, projects succeeding? Like, what was the difference between those? Was it too much planning?
Energy of people.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Energy of people. You have two entrepreneurs styles.
Yeah.
Okay. The first style is I want to go solo.
Right.
Okay. I respect those people. Okay. But it's really, really hard in 2025.
Yeah.
Okay. The other sector. Okay. We will go as a group. We partner. Doing a partnership.
Yeah.
We open that company. Okay. And then we fulfill our roles.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I believe in this side, okay? Because, especially in Kuwait society, it's a society that based on families,
Right.
okay? So it's easier to have more clients than, just going solo.
And so from, not going solo, going as a team.
Yes.
How did you come along your team members across the years?
You will never know, Mr. Abdullah.
Oh,
Yes.
trial and error.
Yes, you just, at the beginning, you sit with a group of people with specific goals,
Yeah.
okay? And then on the journey, you will find out people who, try to stick to the goals.
Yeah.
And you will find people, they just want to, go out for the business. Or sometimes they hurt you.
Right. Yeah. Because
Yes.
there's a lot of backstabbers I hear
Yes.
in the entrepreneurship
Yes.
field.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's have that, political answer, let's say.
Yeah. Let us.
The percentage that people winning in the entrepreneurship life, I think it will never exceed more than 10%.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a really stressful life. It's really hard. Okay. You have to adapt your immune system.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, your mindset, it does make a difference.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Because every single loss that you're going to have in the entrepreneurship, it's a lesson.
Right. Yeah.
And from that lesson, you will win, definitely. But the question is, who's the person who cannot quit? Because most of us, we quit.
Yeah. Those are the 10% you
Yes,
mentioned.
those people are 10%.
Yeah.
Okay? They talk only about the people who succeeded in the entrepreneurship life. They never talked about people who failed
Right. Yeah.
and why they failed.
Yeah.
Yes, and that it just clicked in my mind, the TED talk about opening small businesses and medium businesses.
Yeah.
So what is the factors? Okay, they had a study that they found that it's all about timing,
Yeah.
number one, number two, team, number three, capital, okay,
Oh, okay.
number four, idea.
Oh.
It's you don't need to reinvent the wheel
Yeah.
at all. You don't need it.
Just present it better.
Just present better, okay? Your timing, your team.
Yeah.
That's the most important two things. Yani for example, for the dental sector, okay? Or for the dietitian sector, there are many clinics, there are many places. But for us, it's all about our team.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's such an amazing feeling once you finally have that team, that everything click. You have people
Yes.
you can trust in, blindly put your faith in.
Yes.
So it's such an amazing feeling.
True.
Yeah. And I want to highlight, what's the future like for you? What is the next step for you?
Let's say, let me advise as a general advice.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, there are many people that are more successful than me, and there are many people that are on my level. Okay. All I'm trying to say is just enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Just enjoy. I know it's really hard to enjoy the process, especially when you lose your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you
that's a
go
very
to-
hard lesson
Yes.
to enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Okay, but once you reach a level and then you remind yourself about that story
Right.
back then, okay, trust me,
It's gonna be a happy memory.
you go and laugh.
Yeah.
You go and laugh stupidly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so if, for whatever kind of machine we have that can go back in time, what do you say for your younger self, especially pursuing this kind of competitive field?
You are getting, Hasan, you are getting more than what you're thinking now.
Okay.
Way
Yeah.
than you're thinking right now. Yes.
Yeah. And mashallah, you tell him that you're gonna make it, mashallah, in all over sectors.
يعني all I'm trying to say is the real project that I want to win is Hasan project.
Hasan.
Hasan's project.
Yeah.
As a Hasan.
Yeah.
Okay. As a person. Okay. Because in businesses, there are some years you are making profits, and sometimes you don't.
Right.
So it's fine.
Yeah. As long as you're
Yeah.
feeling within
Yes.
a true ease.
True.
Yeah.
With the knowledge, with experience, like let's say, Mr. Abdullah, for you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're going to open your own podcast or your own channel
Okay.
with your current experience,
Yeah.
are you going to start from zero? Definitely not.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do get your point, is in summary, taking your experiences and shaping them into the product that you want to offer the people.
Yes.
Yeah. And with that in mind, I do want to highlight the idea that we have run out of time, but I do want to leave you with one last question.
Yes.
Is that if you had one last message for audiences who are especially having ideas and they want to pursue being an entrepreneur, what kind of advice or what kind of thing would you tell them?
The only advice I can say, okay, just stay humble.
Yeah.
Listen from people, from successful people, and I would like to, finalize everything. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah, for having me,
Thank you.
and for the lovely team here,
Yeah.
and for the Untold also.
Well, thank you, Hasan, for joining us. Thank you for educating us about the pursuits of, I wouldn't say successful business, but the pursuit of what you really want. Because I think we've highlighted the idea of happiness in this episode, which was really, the surprising element of this episode is that the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
So I do want to thank you for joining us. I do want to thank you for being on The Untold.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the conclusion of the conversation segment of The Untold. Stay tuned until after the break. Unfortunately, that was all of the time we've had on The Untold. Another great episode. I do want to thank Hasan again and again because honestly, once we stopped filming the interview, he was kind enough to stay in the studio, talk to us, guide us, and basically help us through whatever kind of needs we wanted. So, another special thank you for him, and thank you, the audience, for staying tuned. But until the next episode, this is goodbye for now.